Hello, good morning, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel. If it's your first time here, my name is Jim. We listen to, talk about and do all sorts of things music-y. As you are no doubt aware, we are listening to Keystudio from, yes, it's a compilation of sorts. It is the amalgamation of the studio tracks from Keys to Ascension and Keys to Ascension 2. I think you all kind of know the backstory and the history of this, so I don't need to run through it all again. So we listened yesterday to Footprints and Be the One. We now move on to what everyone keeps telling me is the greatest thing since Awaken, Mind Drive. And then we'll also have Bring Me to the Power follows that, which will leave us then with 3 further tracks to do later on, which will be Sign Language, that is, and Children of the Light. So, without any further ado, let's crack on with Mind Drive. 3, a 2, a 1. A 3, a 2, a 1. Very lush sounding pad. Rick Wakeman's keyboard. Why shouldn't the bass carry a melody? That's lovely.
They will bring you rain, they will move the sky, they will give you light, it will live you long, through the eyes of child, through the song of songs, it will bring the moon, it will transfer you. Pushing for the time to call, dancing on the moon, giving it out. In the night of nights, it will shine for you with the wings of light. They will make it through the eyes of child and the test of song. It will comfort you, it will make you feel whole. Looking for the chance to call, making the world independently whole. Watching for the place to run, dancing.
This reminds me a little bit, this bit, I think of, is it Gates of Delirium? I think it is. There's a,
We will make it right.
not this
We will
bit.
dance for you on this night of nights. They will make it through the eyes of child and the wish you are, as the thought that comes from a distant star. Whatever thought you have can become a new dream for the perfect stance. Take you there and back again, and you believe you are independently whole. Waiting for the signs, whole. Reaching for the far side shore, whole. Dancing for the moon, dancing for the light, whole. Pushing for the mind drive, dancing for the earth, dancing for the light, whole. Dancing for the light. They will bring the rain, they will make it right, it will transfer you each and every night. With their wings of hope, they will cover you, they will make it right, they will shine for you. With the golden wings close around your soul, it will count for you, it will make you whole. Through the eyes of child and the song of songs, it will make you move, it will transfer you.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Where are we off to now? Boom! Big bass drum kick. Oh. And we're off again.
They will bring the rain, they will shine the light. Understanding this, it can come tonight. For the love of love and the answers too. It begins with me, it begins with you. Oh, wishing for the time to call, looking for the sign, making it right, dancing, dancing. Dancing in the harmless sun, entering the mind drive.
Back to this little bit. There is something about this recording which I don't know if it's because it's recorded in the digital realm, but everything just feels very polite, very clean. Chris's bass is not driving in the same way it has done on other albums. A little thin, maybe, that's what I mean. feels like it's melting. Yeah. Wow. That was a thing, wasn't it? Oh my goodness. Wow, what a journey. Bring me to the power. Sadly, there was no awakened moment in there for me. Oh. cool. Love that guitar part. That's so cool. Wow. There we go. Right, let's stop that before we get onto the next track. That was, as I say, Bring Me the Horizon. That's a band. It didn't run all. No, Bring Me to the Power. There's a lot to sort of try and process here. It's not every day you get to hear sort of new songs of this magnitude and caliber that in so many ways are absolutely brilliant, but a little bit flawed. And I don't really want to upset anybody when I say this, but what I mean by that is just the recording is it sounds quite thin. It's very much almost like it's a demo, when I think perhaps it possibly was. But it's the songwriting and the playing and the everything they're doing is absolutely on the button. It is perfect what they're doing. But it's just been captured in this really almost sterile, bright digital way, which, if you contrast the sound of this with the 1970s recordings of Yes, while it's the same musicians playing and it's the same sort of music being played, I'd far rather hear that analog recording than this really bright one. The drums sound very peculiar, almost as if it's I mean, the toms are huge and thunderous, and boom, boom. It's almost like sort of an EastEnders of doom, doom, doof, 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 doof. It is fantastic, though. It is a shame that this has all been mostly forgotten by everybody. I understand, I have it on good authority, that Mind Drive started life as a demo for a band called XYZ. And if you've not heard of them, I wouldn't be surprised, because I certainly haven't, although, to be honest, I've not heard of a lot of things. They were a very, very short-lived supergroup combined of Chris Squire on bass, probably vocals, Alan White on drums, and then one certain Jimmy Page on guitar. And the XYZ name stood for X, Yes, X Zeppelin, so previous bands, old bands, the ex-members of those bands. Well, that's quite a cool thing, and it's just never gained momentum or did anything beyond maybe just sort of an idea and a few demos. But this was Mind Drive was a demo from that, and obviously never got developed further within that group, but got developed here with the rest of Yes. And thank goodness Chris Squire kept it and brought it to the fold. This, I've read a little bit about this now in different places, and a lot of people sort of commenting in the comments that it was a sort of a bit of an afterthought, this compilation, after Keys of Ascension 1 and 2, that to promote another tour, they said, let's release these again, and but it wasn't really given the sort of the marketing that it should have had. It was slightly sort of mismanaged, and it was sort of a bit of a sort of a half-hearted release that no one really got behind, and it came about after it all happened. So the band recorded all these songs a few years before this. Yes, so Keystudio was released to cash in on the 2002 tour by Anderson, Howe, Wakeman, Squire and White. They were recorded in 96 and 97. So the fact they were released in 2002, so like 5 years after the event, the band themselves had probably forgotten about them and sort of moved on to do other stuff. And the fans who already had the first two said, well, okay, we don't need that again, do we? We've already got it. But the general public kind of wasn't in the right place to sort of be receiving this music. I guess it was the wrong time. Had it had the promotion and the push and the backing of some sort of big sort of promotional marketing money, then maybe it had done a lot better. It was never released on vinyl, as far as I know, and it's certainly I can't find it. Why can't re-release it? Do it now. Get on it. You know, you've got so much strong stuff here that it should actually have a proper good release. Who knows? Who knows? Loving it. It's really good to hear the band back together. It's good to hear them all back together and actually playing like they were in the 70s, having that same sort of just euphoric, huge symphonic sound that they're so revered for, renowned for. So we have a few songs left to go, do we not? We have Sign Language, That Is, and Children of the Light. So I suggest that I stop this recording now and get on and listen to the last little bit. I'll see you on the next video, whenever and whatever that is. Until then, this is Jim, over and out.